Greetings everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm your host, Captain Rye, and today's YouTube video is going to be another Kraken Double feature. Yes, that's right, another set of Krakens. This week on my channel certainly isn't lacking for those Krakens. Alright, bad puns out of the way. The first battle here is me in my Scharnhorst on the Shards map, and an enemy Leander has just popped out of his smokescreen, and the smokescreen's laid by several friendly destroyers. I already smacked him good with a nice fat Citadel. The question is, can I finish him off? Secure first blood. Can we do this? Yes. Do manage to get that first blood. And here come the torpedo soup. Of course, as you can see, there is an enemy destroyer, there is an enemy destroyer, and then there's a Nuremberg back up behind that island. Now, I have the T-22 flag for secondaries because he's out in the open, and, well, because he's in range. But I'm paying close attention to that Farragut over there. Or that Mahan, it's one of those. And I definitely don't want to get surprised by him. So I'm getting my guns turned over here, and I'm paying very close attention to what he's doing. As he comes around the island, I flag him for secondaries, and I hit him with a couple of overpins. Drop his health really low. Can I finish him off? Come on. Get those shots out there. Yes. Secondaries for the win. Looks like my secondary gun captain's going to need to buy their crews a round of drinks. The enemy team is now down 3, and we're about to lose a friendly destroyer up here to this cruiser, but I mean, the destroyer's in a bad position. There's really not a lot that I can do, as the cruiser is back behind an island, so I can't shoot at him. And it's a little bit unfortunate that he gets taken out with all of the support that's back behind the island here. Our team has managed to capture the B cap point, and now we've taken A from the enemy. But B is currently under contention, and the enemy team has C. But because we've taken out 3 ships to, well, they only taken out 1 of ours, we're going to have a massive points lead. This battle is just going to go terribly, terribly wrong for the enemy team, pretty much from this point forward. Trying to get shots out at this cruiser as he makes a turn back over there, but he's incredibly low health, and a friendly cruiser up there really not going to have too much issue taking him out of the game. And of course, I'm trying to get shots out before he disappears behind the island. Come on, reload, reload. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna, no. He gets taken out before my shots can even get there anyway. So now, looking at the situation, we've lost 2 destroyers. The enemy team still has 3 destroyers, though, so they do have the destroyer advantage, and they started the battle with the destroyer advantage. So we do need to be careful of those destroyers. But we do need to get our asses in gear and get down and defend the B cap point. B is where the action is going to take place on this map. This is pretty much the entire enemy team, and now my entire team are starting to converge. Enemy cruiser up there has managed to pull a monster and beached himself on the island, so I get shots out there. Scharnhorst not known for the best accuracy, but triple citadels secures my 3rd kill in the battle. Alright, RNGesus. Alright, but we can work with this. Speaking of pulling a monster, enemy New Mexico up there has also managed to do just that and beached himself broadside onto me. Unfortunately, unlike the cruiser, RNGesus has decided that my shells should all break apart against him. We lose yet another destroyer, but that's alright. He manages to take out the battleship that killed him. That New Mexico is stock. He's backing off that island and taking shots from him, but I do need to be careful, as there is a Gneisenau pushing up into the B cap point. The enemy team has almost completely taken the B cap point, but we've just popped in there just quickly enough to contest it. There's still a chance for them to rally back here. They have a couple of full-strength ships. But looking at the situation, as I'm pushing in here, it's really going to turn into a nice tight brawl. I get torpedoes off of that Gneisenau. With any luck, I'll hit him with a couple They're more speculative and trying to maybe force him to maneuver than anything else. I have him flagged for secondaries, and as I turn my ship to face him, I'm going to give my broadside to the other battleships that are back over there, including that New Mexico. And they're certainly not going to let me forget that, as they hit me with a good amount. Gneisenau takes damage there from one of my torpedoes. Don't manage to kill him, which is a little unfortunate. Was set on fire twice, put that out, and now I'm kind of looking for my next victim. I've already done 70,000 damage, which is a pretty reasonable amount of damage in any game. There is an enemy destroyer up there, gonna go ahead and fire at him, have him flagged for secondaries. He's just inside secondary range too, which is even crazier. There's my Confederate. Can I finish off the destroyer with secondaries? Can I finish him off with main battery? Do manage to get that main battery hit, and there is my 4th kill. Now I'm looking for a Kraken. Enemy New Mexico still backing up, oddly enough, and still broadside on. Of course, the enemy team is going to focus their effort on shooting me, which is going to continuously reset the capture progress at B. Enemy destroyer up there, very low health. I was tempted to try and snag the kill on him, but the New Mexico also very low health, and I want the kill on him. Can I do it? Come on, yes. There is my Kraken unleashed. Destroyer up there, he's still alive, hanging on just barely. Trying to have him flagged for secondaries. Come on, secondaries, do good work. Get me 6 kills in this battle. Almost, he's almost dead. Secondaries, you gonna get there? Come on, are you gonna do it? No. Enemy destroyer gets taken out by a friendly ship. And that just leaves one lonely ship left. Well, he's popping a smokescreen. I'm not entirely sure that was the wisest thing to do. Instead, he should have tried to get around the island before popping a smokescreen. So now, he's got himself in a bad situation. Getting shots out there, managed to do a decent amount of damage. He's just out of range of secondary, so they're not going to do anything. He's at an angle, but let's see if my guns can take him out, and they do manage to take him out. 87,000 damage, not the highest damage game, but 6 kills. Confederate, Kraken Unleashed, First Blood, and Close Quarters Expert. Overall, a fantastic battle there in my Scharnhorst. And it was the first battle that I tried to live stream on Sunday. Unfortunately, the live stream had technical issues. Top of the team for XP earned, just over 2,000 base XP. Again, a fantastic battle in my Scharnhorst. In the next video clip here, we're going to see me in my Missouri. Now, I unlocked the Missouri a while ago because I had just a metric ass ton of free XP. But I really don't play it very often. I kind of don't really like playing it. But I took it out because, well, 500,000 credit battle for the Christmas Convoys campaign, and the Missouri earns like nobody's business. Take speculative shots out there at the turrets and actually managed to citadel him at extreme range. I'm going to push up to the B cap point. You'll notice if you're looking at the minimap that I'm one of those rare battleship players who likes to be forward. I like to be with my cruisers, and I like to have my destroyers just forward of me. And the reason I like to be up here is because, number one, I can help tank some of the incoming fire, basically be the priority target for most of the enemy, and because I can help add firepower to taking out enemy cruisers and protect my fleet. The current situation, nobody has actually managed to kill anything yet. My team has capped A. The enemy team capped B and C, but we started retaking B. So the battle still can go any direction. I'm going to take more shots off here at this Tirpitz, who's again broadside on. Pop my radar back there because I wanted to make sure I was going to come around this island and find a destroyer at point-blank range, ready to put a whole hot load of torpedoes into me. There are 2 destroyers on the enemy team, so I definitely need to be careful. As I'm pushing up here, I'm slowing way down again because I don't want to come around the corner and give broadside to an enemy battleship. The enemy team does have a Missouri themselves. Taking speculative shots there at the Pepsi Cola that's in the distance. Come on, let's see what happens there. They're all the way out there. Yes, I managed to citadel him, and somebody else manages to citadel him. That poor Pepsi. And I think somebody is going to comment in chat here. Laugh my ass off at the Pepsi Cola. Friendly cruiser up here has laid a smokescreen for me, so I'm going to go ahead and hide in that, since I seem to now be the focus of attention for the enemy team. If I can go hide in a smokescreen that's going to last a while, and then just continue to shoot, well, battleships and smokescreens turn into really nice things. Of course, even though I'm in a smokescreen, I am a massive target. So blind and speculative shots coming into the smokescreen are going to hit me and do damage. Enemy New Orleans is pushing up here. Let's see if I can put shots into him. I haven't managed to kill anything yet, but I've done a good amount of damage so far in this battle. And again, my whole goal in this particular battle was just to earn a 500,000 credit game, so I could complete 3 of those Christmas convoy tasks at once. Enemy destroyers have popped smoke train up there, and here come the torpedoes that I was concerned might be the case. Radar is back up, but I think they're just outside of radar range. And of course we have other friendly ships that are pushing up there and should hopefully spot them soon enough. There's the New Orleans. He's giving me broadside. Can I secure a kill on him? Come on. Come on. Almost. He's almost dead. I only get overpins. That's a little disappointing. And I think friendly teammate is going to secure the kill on him and secure the first blood. But he is just inside of my secondary ranges there, so you can see my secondary guns opening up on him. And they are actually managing to hit him. I do have manual secondaries on my Missouri and on my Iowa, and this is my Iowa captain. So, friendly teammate manages to finally secure a first blood. If you look at the time on the clock here, that's actually kind of impressive that nobody's died yet. Enemy destroyers are both now visible and are both within my secondary battery range, so I have the closer one flagged as I torpedo beats between this spread. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to push up here into the B-cap point and drive these destroyers out. I've got radar up, so I can see both, and they're almost dead. Wow, look at that. Both of them almost dead. Benson up there took a torpedo, and it didn't kill him. I do manage to take out one of the destroyers. Now, the question is, can I take out the other one? I've got him flagged for secondaries. I turn my ship to get all of my secondary guns pointed at him. And my shots are almost up again. I kind of just letting my secondaries do a lot of the work here, but they're not hitting anything, so I take him out with my main battery. There's 2 kills so far. Enemy Bismarck is pushing up here, and now I'm in a really bad situation. If you look at the map, I basically either have to give broadside to the Bismarck, or I have to give broadside to the other battleships that are down at the C cap point. And I've decided, because the Bismarck's closer, I'm going to give broadside to the other battleships. And that decision is going to cost me. I do have the Bismarck flag for secondaries as well, and I have been putting shots into him. He's very low health, and he's basically dealing with a Tier 8 battleship and a Tier 9 at this point. He's really not going to last too long, and I'm still taking fire in from the enemy ships that are down at the C cap point. Secure my kill on the Bismarck just as I eat a citadel from somebody, I think, back down over there. Might have been the Tirpitz who just hit me. Decide, maybe I should stop sailing that direction and start turning away. Get myself angled again. And, you know, open up the range. Enemy Colorado up here, he's now the focus of attention, as he's taking in a lot of fire from a lot of different ships. I get set on fire, really not got a lot of health to sit and let that fire burn, so I pop my repair ability, damage control, and get that fire put out. Some people might argue that that's not really the best thing to do, but until I have my heal back up and can regain some health, I don't need to be on fire. Colorado is incredibly low health. Can I finish him off as well? I get more shots out there. Come on. 16-inch guns should be enough. Almost managed to kill him. All overpins. By some miracle, he manages to survive. And it's apparent now that he is repairing some of that damage done. I'm going to get myself turned back around here, risk the broadside of my ship to that Missouri back over there, as well as the Colorado, because I want to get my bow towards the enemy. Fortunately for me, I don't manage to eat any of those shots as they fall just short. Colorado almost dead. I do manage to finish him off, and now I'm looking for a Kraken, because I'm on 4 kills. So who's going to be the lucky winner of my Kraken medal? This Pepsi Cola, who's survived this long in the battle. After eating 2 citadels, he's pretty much backed off. I take shots out there based on the fact that it looked like he was almost stopped, but it looked like he was going to start moving forward rapidly again to try and throw off aim. So can I hit him? Come on! Yes, another citadel, and there's my Kraken unleashed. At this point, the enemy team is now in a really bad situation, as we still have a destroyer, while they have none, and they've only managed to kill 3 of our ships. Well, we've managed to kill 6. Holding 2 of the cap points as well means we are way up on the points list in comparison. Trying to get shots out here at this Ibuki before he disappears behind that iceberg, but unfortunately he straightens out and his ship picks up some speed, so I only hit the back end of his ship with 1 and get 1 over penetration. I'm going to push forward and try and maybe take out this Tirpitz. He is incredibly low health, and at this point he's already mentioned in the all chat that suiciding probably would be a decent option for him. So I'm going to get more shots off at this Tirpitz. And as it close ends, I'm going to have him flag for secondaries. But again, looking at the map situation, I've got the Missouri up there that I have to be mindful of as well. And I'm putting myself back into a situation where I'm either forced to give myself a broadside to the Tirpitz or a broadside to the Missouri. Neither one is a very good prospect. I'm hoping, though, that I can take out the Tirpitz quickly enough that I can turn and face the Missouri over there and avoid getting citadeled by either of them. Because the Tirpitz is giving me a bow-on approach, I decided to aim high at the superstructure, maybe knock out a gun, but superstructure decision was perfect as I get regular penetrations and do 9,000 damage. I've also got him flagged for secondaries and lit him on fire. I'm on fire a few times too because I'm close enough for his secondaries to be hitting me. And I do need to be careful with those torpedoes, and I'm kind of waiting to see if he will turn to try and get them away. His guns aren't pointed at me directly, but they're pretty close. However, no! I get taken out by the Missouri. I was hoping he would be paying attention to somebody else, but instead, that's not the case. Friendly team there knocks that Tirpitz way down on HP, but he's still burning. My damage counter still ticking up. Can I get the kill? Come on, give me that flesh wound. Yes! 6 kills, and our team is going to win on points. 128,000 damage done, reasonable damage in the Missouri, 823,000 credits earned, Kraken unleashed, and 'tis but a flesh wound. In both of these videos, I secure 6 kills in Kraken. Oh, what a weekend it has been for me. Top of the team for XP earned. No surprise there. As you can see, when you do manage to do 6 kills in the Missouri, it does put you up there. Anyway, that's it for today's video. If you liked the video, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. If you'd like to get semi-regular channel news and updates, you can do so by liking and following me on Facebook. If you'd like to help support me and my channel, I encourage you to do so by visiting and donating at my Patreon. If you'd like to watch me try and play World of Warships live, assuming my live stream features work correctly, you can do so by following me on Twitch. And if you've got a replay that you'd like to submit for review or to be shown on my channel, you can do so by sending it to my email. PMing me the link via YouTube, or messaging me the link on Facebook. As always, you can find the links for all of those in the video description down below. And until next time, this is Captain Rye, signing off.